Horton, otherwise known as the Backpacking Housewife. Welcome to my travel podcast. In this short trailer, I'd like to introduce myself to you as an ex-housewife, an empty nester, an author, and along with my backpacking husband, an experienced world traveller, having travelled around the world twice over the past 7 years, until, of course, the pandemic hit the pause button on our travels during 2020 and 2021. But for those past 7 fabulous nomadic years, when we've taken planes and trains and boats and buses and tuk-tuks and made our way across 56 countries and continents and oceans to end up wherever we happen to find ourselves next, we've lived in hotels and motels and hostels and homestays, city apartments and huts on beaches. And we didn't ever want our halcyon days of travelling to come to an end. Now that we're in our 60s, we really want to get back out there again, once it's safe to do so, to pick up where we left off and make up for lost time. So my remit for this weekly podcast is to spread the word to all of you out there who are thinking of taking an early retirement, or you're empty nesters, or you're approaching your full retirement years and you're looking longingly at your bucket list. And I want to encourage you and inspire you, all who dream of travel, to start planning right now. Because right now really is the perfect time to plan and dream of the future. And I can promise you that it's not too late to embrace your travel dreams. Everyone who's interested in travel will be able to garner lots of information from this podcast. But I'm particularly keen on providing travel inspiration to all of you who, perhaps like myself and my backpacking husband, now find themselves with more time and fewer responsibilities than before, and so are looking to travel meaningfully and extensively in midlife. National Geographic says that life begins at 50. The empty nesters are inspired by their children's gap years. Young at heart empty nesters are increasingly looking to travel, they say. And what's more, they're heading further afield for longer, preferring exotica and adventure over slippers and their comfort zones. And go on to say that a lot has changed within a generation, and the empty nesters don't see why they should miss out on what didn't exist when they were younger. And this means that many more people are looking at using their empty nest or their retirement years to travel extensively. Are you still under the mistaken impression that world travel is for the younger generation? I personally strongly believe, now more than ever, that those of us with wanderlust in our souls will still want to escape what we might now consider to be a captive lifestyle, in favour of expanding our horizons. And it's in direct response to this belief and to all the messages that I've received from those of you who read my Backpacking Housewife series of romantic adventure stories published by HarperCollins, as well as those of you who've requested aspiring travel stories and destination itineraries through my social media channels and my website at thebackpackinghousewife.com, that I have set up this new travel podcast, and each week I want to discuss the pros and cons of travelling in midlife or older, and to invite you to join me in exploring the opportunities available in the new future of travel for those of us who either dream of or aspire to pack a backpack or a suitcase and go off and travel and see the world in our golden years and on the adventure of a lifetime, while solo or as a couple. And my mission for this podcast and for my website too at thebackpackinghousewife.com is just to provide you with lots of personal travel stories, in-depth destination guides, travel information and tips and resources, all tailored to address your travel-related questions or concerns and to inspire you and to give you confidence to grab life and travel in our midlife and later years. Please join me between podcasts for travel information blogs and, of course, lots of photos of fabulous destinations from all over the world by visiting my website at thebackpackinghousewife.com. I'm on Instagram as Janice Horton Writer, and if you're on Twitter, please do tweet me your travel questions at Janice Horton, JANICEHORTON. So come and travel with me here on Travel with the Backpacking Housewife podcast. Subscribe and follow for inspiring and informative new episodes each week, in which I'll be discussing ways to plan for and to prioritise travel in our lives and in our new future, in what is set to become a new and golden age of travel.